Hello everybody, this is Stewiefamily, and today I'm making a video response to Spinnernet One's newest video about wrestling fans who try to be smarter than other wrestling fans. Let me tell you something. First, you got your wrestling fans, the people that just love watching wrestling. You know, some every single night, or probably once or twice every 2 weeks. You got your casual wrestling fans who watch it probably once every month, once every year, stuff like that. Then you got your smart, nerdy wrestling fans who act like they know everything about the business when really they know nothing about it. Let me clear something up, alright? I've watched wrestling ever since I was about 3 or 4 years old, back in the Attitude Era. WCW, WWF, that was the place to be at. And some indie wrestling federations too. And I would say that it was a really good generation to watch wrestling, to be a wrestling fan. Well, there's these smart wrestling fans today that say, hey, you didn't watch wrestling back in the Attitude Era? You're not a wrestling fan. You didn't watch WCW back in its heyday? You're not a wrestling fan. You didn't watch wrestling back in the 1980s? You're not a real wrestling fan. You watch Ring of Honor? You don't know who Stone Cold or The Rock is? You're not a real wrestling fan. Oh my God, please shut up. Let me make one thing loud and clear to all you smart wrestling fans. There is no definition for a smart wrestling fan. There is no definition for a real wrestling fan. The definition for a wrestling fan is someone who watches wrestling. That's the actual definition. Don't believe me? Look it up on Urban Dictionary. Look it up on anything. Google the damn word, because that's the actual definition. A wrestling fan is someone who watches wrestling. There is no smart wrestling fan or anything like that. And I agree 100% with Spinner. All these smart wrestling fans that think they know everything about it are just posers. That's all they are, and it pisses me the hell off that they act like they know everything about the business when really they don't know jack shit. I mean, it pisses me off. Let me just make one thing clear. One thing perfectly clear. I'm a knowledgeable wrestling fan. I mean, I'm not a smart wrestling fan. I don't know everything about the business. But I'll say this right here. I've watched it for a long time, and I know some wrestlers. I don't personally know them, but I know their names and all that, their real names and everything like that. But I don't know everything about the business. Like, I don't know everything about it. I don't know what happens backstage 90% of the time. I mean, sure, sometimes I do, but not all the time. I don't know everything about WWE. I don't know everything about WCW or TNA. I don't. But, there's some of these wrestling fans that act like they watch it all the time. They know that that everything about WWE and TNA and all that, when really they don't know nothing. Now, like I said, I'm a knowledgeable wrestling fan. But that doesn't make me someone who would go around saying, oh, look at me, I'm Stewiefamily. I'm John Caldwell. I go around saying that I know everything there is to know about wrestling. I know who the first WWE champion was. I know whenever The Rock's going to come back. I know whenever John Cena's going to retire. I don't act like that. I'm a nice guy. I'm probably one of the nicest people you can meet. Unless you piss me off. I'm one of the nicest people you can meet. And, I will help anybody out that's in need. YouTube, real life, hey, I'm a nice guy. But, these smart wrestling fans act like they know everything, that they are pure perfect. I mean, really. Come on. First off, let me make something loud and clear to all you smart wrestling fans. I want you to do 2 favors for me, and I want you to listen very, very closely to what I'm going to say. Do these 2 favors for me if you're a smart wrestling fan that you think you know everything about it. Number 1, get the hell off YouTube. Number 2, get off the internet. Because no one wants to hear about how you know everything about wrestling when really you don't know anything about it. You need to quit being a wannabe, and if you really want to be a wrestling fan, act normal and watch it. Really, it's just so stupid that these smart wrestling fans that think, ooh, I know everything about wrestling. I mean, really, just shut up. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear what you got on the internet. I mean, hey, I love watching wrestling. I love wrestling. I'll try to watch it every single night that I can, whenever it comes on. I mean, I try to watch it all the time. Sometimes I don't watch it all the time. I don't watch it every single night. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I don't want to watch it. I mean, hey, that's what it is. But there are some people out here that just want to, watch it all the time. If you're obsessed with wrestling and you want to watch it all the time, that's fine. But if you're one of these smart wrestling fans that want to act like you're perfect and everything, and to prove that you're perfect, you are going to watch wrestling every single night, then you are obviously a nerd with no life. I mean, really. You have no life, really. Hey, I love watching wrestling too, but that doesn't mean I don't have a life. I got a life too. But I'll tell you this right now, and I'm going to say this. Like I said, if you watch wrestling, you are a wrestling fan. However, if you're a smart wrestling fan, like Spinner once said, then you're not a real wrestling fan. Also, there are some smart wrestling fans that say, ugh, John Cena sucks. Oh my god, DX sucks giant major monkey balls. Well, let me tell you this right now. Cena, I don't like him as a wrestler, but outside the ring, I kind of like him. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. There's some people out here that like John Cena, and I completely respect that. There's some little kids out here that, like him as a role model, and I respect that. Obviously I don't like him, but hey, that's my opinion. Like I said, I'm not a smart wrestling fan. I'm knowledgeable, but I don't know everything about the business, you see. But it really does make me mad that these so-called wannabe smart wrestling fans just appeared and think that they know everything there is to know about wrestling. Well, let me tell you this. They don't. And also another thing about the Generation X, well, wait, I'll get to that here in a minute. About John Cena. I also, I don't like his gimmick either. He's had the same gimmick since 2005 and all this. But, hey, these little kids like it. Some people like it. I mean, hey, I don't like it, but, like I said, that's my opinion. But, all these smart wrestling fans just absolutely hate him, period. Also, about the Generation X, there is some wrestling fans that go around saying, oh my god, DX absolutely sucks. Nah. Oh my god, Triple H sucks now. Oh my god, Shawn Michaels sucks balls. Let me tell you something. DX ain't like what it used to be. I'm going to admit it. DX ain't what it used to be. Back in the 90s, they was hardcore and all this. They was so incredibly awesome. But today, they can't do that. I hate to say it, but they can't do that anymore. Why? Creative team won't let them do it anymore. Vince won't let them do it anymore. And plus, there's a lot of little kids watching wrestling now because it's PG. And I mean, hey, that won't happen. And, but that doesn't mean I don't respect Shawn Michaels or Triple H. Yeah, I still like Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I respect them. I mean, hey, I respect the guys. I still respect DX, but I just hate to see it happen like this, But that doesn't mean I don't respect Triple H and Shawn Michaels, because I do. But these smart wrestling fans, absolutely hate their guts. And I mean, really, just get a damn life. I mean, these wrestlers out here that act like they're bad and everything, they're humans. They're normal, just like me and you. I mean, hey, really, they are. Some of them's nice guys. Some of them are dicks. Hey, that's life. But let me tell you this. In closing, I just want to say one thing. Like I said, if you're a real wrestling fan, then you watch wrestling. Doesn't matter if you watch it one time, a month, or a year, or if you watch it every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. But if you're a smart wrestling fan that thinks you know everything about wrestling, you need to get the hell off YouTube, and more importantly, get the hell off the internet, because no one wants to hear you rant and ramble and brag about you knowing everything about wrestling. This has been a video response to SpinnerNet1's video. I completely agree with Spinner's opinion. And this is Stewiefamily saying thanks, goodbye, and I will see you again.